Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at in the world, my fearless leaders. Good morning, my fearless dreamers. It is Trudy here, and today I wanted to talk about fear, which is a big thing for a lot of people when it comes to moving forward with your dreams. But I want to look at the fear of rejection. Because when we're in a space of being afraid of being rejected, it can be really crippling when we want to take action and move towards our goals. So let's have a look at rejection to start with. And I have a little saying that I really want you to all embody in your head and in your body, so rejection becomes something that isn't even an issue, right? So I was taught once by a very wise man that rejection is never personal. You might be there going, say what, Trudy? What do you mean rejection is never personal? Rejection is one of the most personal things that you can ever experience. Well, I just want to share this with you. When you are feeling rejected, it is what is going on for the other person that is the thing you want to be thinking about, right? So if you approach somebody and you ask them to lend you money to invest in your business and they say no, and you step back and you're like, oh, I've been rejected, they said no. Have you actually stepped into the other person's perspective and thought, well, I wonder why they're saying no? I wonder what it is that is going on for them that is making them not give me what I want. Is that necessarily rejection of you as a person, a rejection of your ideas, your values, your belief? No, this person's just said no to what you want from them. Now, the person might be in financial difficulty. The person may have previously been burnt by lending somebody money. You might have just got them on a bad day, right? Who knows, right? But if you're standing there going, they say, no, I'm a bad person, and putting all of that stuff onto yourself, that's why rejection feels personal. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it is. And even if this person over here said to you, I think you're a jerk, rah, 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 and rejected your idea, that's their values, that's their beliefs, that's their perception around what's happening in that moment. And imagine if you asked somebody something and it was just a bad day for them, but you stepped away and you're like, pulling out your hair and saying all these horrible, unkind things about yourself because the person over here is having a bad day. Like, it doesn't actually make sense. So I really want you to start thinking, rejection is never personal. Rejection is never personal. Say it out loud with me. Rejection is never personal. Rejection is never personal. Again, rejection is never personal. I want you to embody that so deep in your soul that if you ever get a no on your journey towards your dreams, you just shrug it off. You're just like, oh, okay, cool. Not the right time, or, it doesn't actually fit their values. What's important to me is not important to the other person, and that doesn't mean that I suck, right? Because that is the biggest thing. When you are taking rejection on board and putting all of the meanings on it, you're usually making it mean something negative about you. And it actually really isn't. So this is how I've been able to get so far with what I've done in my life, because I've adopted this rejection is never personal mentality. So I'm not afraid to ask. If somebody says no, it doesn't mean my world is at an end. It just means a no. Because I really want you to remember, on this journey towards your dreams, you get to choose the meaning that you put on anything. Let me say that again. You get to choose the meaning that you put on any situation. Now, let's actually, I've had an idea. Let's go a little deeper with this. So we've got rejection is never personal. Awesome. That black colour is not wiping off very well. I need to get a better whiteboard wiper. Anyway, rejection is never personal. But let's say it's something professional and you actually need that support. You need the business funding. You need somebody to clear something so you can get ahead. And you've asked once and they've said no. Here's another thing that I want you to start embodying. It's been a little while since I've written on a whiteboard for anything, so excuse the writing. I have to get back into my energy, my focus. Let me finish. Yeah, let's do another colour. Let's go green. What I want. All right, let's talk about another concept. Ask how many times for exactly what I want. See, another thing that allows rejection to really sting is you only ask once for what you want. You ask, they say no, and then you walk away. You put a whole truckload of meaning around what it really means, which is usually a lie, which is just a no, and you never ask again. I want you to guess. Put a number out there, type it in the comments, how many times you think you should actually ask for exactly what you want. Just give you a moment to think about that and write that in the comments. How many times should I actually ask for exactly what I want? The number is 6. They've done studies, and I've just realised my microphone is not plugged into the laptop, so hopefully the sound is okay on this. They have done studies that in business you should ask 6 times for exactly what you want. And it's not a case of going, oh, I want this, 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 because that's annoying. But if you ask for something and somebody says no, go away and have a think about it. Why did they say no? Was it bad timing? Was I not clear in asking for exactly what I wanted? Was there confusion? Were they having a bad day? Did I not come across the right way? Did I not meet their values? To go away and think about it. And then come back and ask them again. And get clarity around the no. And if it's still a no, go away. Think about it. And if you ask, and do this over time, it's not a do it every day, and just ring up people and be annoying. But you'll get what you want, or you'll get closer to getting what you want. So this is why it's really important to not embody a no as rejection and that there's something wrong with you. But then to also ask 6 times for what it is you want, and ask for exactly. No, hi, I want to do this thing, and I think it'd be really good, and I think if you could lend me, maybe $10,000 or even $5,000. No, ask for exactly what you want. These 2 concepts are going to move you so much quicker towards your dreams when you embody that. Rejection is never personal, and ask 6 times for exactly what you want. So if you have any questions about this, post them in the comments. If you want to talk through a few more examples or whatever it is, let me know. But really, spend some time thinking about this over the weekend. Where in your life have you embodied a no as total rejection of who you are? And how many times do you ask for exactly what you want? Is it more than once? And to finish it off, I'm going to share a story. When I first went into business and I was running experiential games programs for teenagers, I made 150 calls to schools, community groups across South Australia and Victoria to fill 2 weeks, 10 days, or actually 9 days of training programs. Did I take a no as rejection? No, I rang some places 3 or 4 times. I asked for exactly what I wanted. And I filled the pilot program. So trust me, this isn't just lip service. I've been there and I've done this. And I know when you embody this, you get results. All right, so hashtag replay, let me know how you go, ask your questions, and just really think about these concepts over the weekend and what it will look like for you in your life when you've fully embodied them.